Hi friends, we are here at Pompano Beach at Bruce's place, and he has invited us to try some of the mangoes that are actually growing at his own garden here. So, hi Bruce, and we have Victoria as well, who is actually, for her, mango is the most tasty fruit, right? Yeah.
She likes Rosy Gold.
I love
her favorite.
And Rosy Gold is her best. So what do we have today, Bruce? Which mangoes
So
are
we
we
got
tasting?
Rosy Gold, we got Juliet, Ugly Betty, My Glen, which is kind of small, but the smell is really nice. And
Lemon meringue.
Lemon Meringue. That's your
And
blend.
this is the Glen from our
Yep.
tree, so I just wanted to see if there is any difference. And you, just a background, I looked at all the trees. You don't irrigate, they're
Nope,
pretty much
I don't.
dry farming.
I don't irrigate
And,
at all. No.
they are growing in the sandy soil, and I don't see you have spread anything copper or sulfur wise. It's
no.
close to the coast, so
No.
you don't need to.
Yeah,
You
the only
did
thing I
put a-
use is just a 0050 fertilizer. That's it.
And when
as
did
far
you use it last?
The last year after the last mango. Just
Okay,
once
so
a year.
It's been a
Yeah.
year now. Okay. Okay, so we
So,
can
yeah.
start.
So let's try. So you want to try Rosy Gold?
Which
Yeah,
one you want
Rosy
first?
Gold.
Okay. Rosy
So
Gold.
this is Rosy Gold. This is her favorite.
I could eat in 5 seconds if I
Okay. So you got cutting mango, right?
it's so satisfying. So good.
Sweet.
Has such a
I've learned to like
classic
Rosy Gold
flavor.
because last year and the
Classic
year
flavor.
before, I wasn't too impressed.
Yeah,
It didn't really give me too much. I was like, do I really want this tree? But I'm really liking it.
No, this is
And
really
she
sweet.
and she likes it a lot, so I have to keep it.
If you cut it down, I'll be very mad.
It's good, right? Yeah.
It's really sweet. Sweet. It has all the flavors.
Yeah, it's mild, like mild, peachy, sweet,
It's a
good
one.
flavor. Yeah, I like it.
People are rating mangoes, and just for the fun of it. I don't think they're so unique and incomparable. So
Yeah.
I don't know how to rate.
I
them.
like them all. I learned to like them
And
all.
there was a friend before, after 5, all these mangoes, if 5 to 10, they will cross 5 easily just by the look. So they rate based on sweetness, color, how they look, and all the different flavor profiles.
You know what? I'm gonna get some napkins.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Rosy Gold. Yeah, it's a good tasting mango, and it's an early variety. It fruits earlier than others, so don't let him cut that tree.
I'm never. The peachy flavor, and it's so classic. It's just such a mellow flavor, and I love it. It's like the best mango for me, like one of my top favorites.
Who's next then?
You want to do next?
Lemon meringue.
Okay,
Okay. So which one? Let's see. This one's probably.
that's a bit early, looks like, but I don't know if earlier is
Right.
better. What do you
You could. I got a later one. You could try too. You could try early and late. Oh yeah. I do.
And the fly's gonna.
I don't have a lid. I grew up since her age. I was eating mangoes, so
I love climbing things.
let's try.
Hey,
Okay.
wait, is
So
this?
go for it.
Is anybody else gonna do it? Very lemony.
Yeah, just the smell of it.
Nope.
Went a
It's
little
up
bit
there.
further, yeah.
It went a little. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like lemony, sweet, but it probably, I think,
So you want it more?
yeah, a little bit
Little more firmer
less
than that?
orange.
Oh, really?
Would keep.
As it gets riper, it just gets more orangey yellow than that.
Yeah, this is the lemon meringue.
Yeah.
Your
Tastes very
mangoes have a lot
lemony.
of sweetness.
Sweetness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lemony,
if-
sweet.
Yeah, we could try even the rest, but I wonder if it could be because it's really dry and I don't irrigate. So I wonder.
Yeah.
So because I actually tasted my Glen not up against, but I got a Glen from a local nursery, and it was bigger, and not because it's my Glen, but I think it had a better flavor.
Yes.
It was more like
Concentrated.
more concentrated like that Glen-like flavor of mine. Even though it was a little tree, but I don't irrigate. It's in sandy soil, so I wonder if that's the reason.
I
why.
think that really makes the difference.
Could work, especially Glen, because I heard if it rains and it
Washed
gets
out.
washed out, right?
Yeah. So who's next? We have Juliet, Ugly Betty, and Glen.
Ugly
Betty? Okay.
Yeah, that's her favorite.
Oh, is it
That's
really?
her favorite?
Yeah, you know, this is the first year. Here it is in the background. This is the first year Ugly Betty gave me any fruit, and when I ate it for the first time, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It's like
We
I'm glad
haven't-
I have this tree.
Our tree hasn't fruited, but we get from hidden acres, and after eating from trees, we just got sold out on buying
Oh,
trees.
it's so juicy.
Yeah, it's very juicy.
You first.
Wait, which one?
Yeah, I love the texture too. It's kind of like it comes off in
Very
chunks,
sweet.
you know.
It does get a bit more complex than this. Yeah, it has a good level of sweetness and
This one is
carry-like
very
flavor,
sweet.
but
Mm-hmm.
Very
something more than that.
I could put a heck of it too. I have one that's in the house that's further along than this one.
Your mangoes are really tasty. I think many people have not tasted mango ugly berry like this.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon meringue like this. Many people go to farms, and year after year they have a taste of mango as that. And when they taste from ours, or from if they taste from yours, they would completely change their perception about a certain variety.
Yeah. Is it because you think they pick them maybe a little too early?
Yes.
I mean, which I can see why they do that, because I mean they are in business to make money, so sometimes they have to pick them a little early just so they can have time to ripen. Because I know that with that Cogshall, I mean they're pretty good when they get that yellow hue to them, yellow red, and you could just like touch it and it falls,
Yeah.
and it's very sweet. But if you were to pick it like when it's green, I know it's not going to be the
Right.
same,
Yeah.
Daddy?
Yeah.
And once you falls in her hand, you only got like maybe a day or two.
Yeah.
And you better eat it. And if you don't, you're gonna put it in the fridge because it gets kind of overripe and mushy. Then you gotta freeze it and
Daddy?
make smoothies out of it.
Daddy?
Yes.
Daddy, is it okay if I could cut the next mango? I've seen you alone.
Of course. Yeah. Is it okay?
Yeah,
You
just
don't cut
be
your
careful.
hand,
I
yeah.
will. Which one do we have? We have Glen.
Let's do the
Let's do
two
the
glens
glens,
in
yeah.
the end, or maybe, so that we can cut
Yeah.
them together and
Yeah.
eat them
And which
one
one?
side by side. This is Juliet.
Okay, Juliet. I'll try not to.
Should
make
have the
this.
similar flavor to
Okay, so I
Ugly
know
Betty.
how to plate this.
Well, here, you
Yeah,
go see the, like you see the shape
do it
of the
along
mango.
seed.
Right. That's it.
Yes.
Just watch your fingers. Here, go.
Okay, Daddy, I know how to do this. Please.
No, yeah, but it's a serrated knife, so you gotta go like this. Watch your fingers.
If you hit the seed, that means it can go a little bit.
There we go.
Okay.
Got it. Good. I'll help you out. It's very orange. Look how orange it is.
That's
Yeah, I think
very
it might have gone
This on this side,
a day.
maybe this side. Yeah, I could go and get the other one too. You could taste it, but if you want. It's very orange.
We had one Juliet. I'll eat half of it. And I'll get
Wait.
I went over a little bit, right?
It went
Which one is
over.
Juliet? This one?
So Juliet may be nice if it is not deep orange, but maybe like a yellow.
I love the flavor. Close to the skin, when you bite the skin, it's got this really resinous, sticky. I think they're, like you said. I mean, I don't usually like to put them in the fridge, and like a lot of high-tech mango people are like, I don't want it cold. I want it room temperature. But I think it's more intense in the fridge.
So we did the Rosy Gold, we did the
Lemon
lemon
meringue.
meringue, Ugly Betty,
Mhm.
Juliet. Juliet was a bit. You want to cut this one and see?
Oh yeah, so this one here is a little harder. It's a tad younger, so let's see if there's a difference here.
Deep orange.
It's really orange.
Yeah, high carotene level, very good
Got a lot
vitamins.
Of, a lot of vitamin A in this one, right? All right, try this out. This one went a little on this. It's weird on the sides here. Okay, so go ahead. You want to try it again, or you want to pass?
For what?
This is Juliet.
A bit spicy.
Another one?
Another one, yeah. But
Spicy?
it's a little bit younger, so
No, I don't like spicy.
Wait, spice?
This one has.
I don't.
Well, this one's a lot more sweeter. This one's sweeter than the last one.
There's a coconut aftertaste to it.
That first bite was almost like a Julie, in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, like a mild Julie.
Spicy,
You want
close
to
to
try?
the skin,
No?
bit of coconut aftertaste. I think if it's this color, probably, and if it has the same sweetness, probably it'll be even better. You know,
Think
bit
so,
of
yeah.
acidity combined with the coconut taste. But sometimes the coconut taste only comes when it is fully ripe. So you choose whether you want the coconut taste or you want a bit of acidity and the sweetness.
I do like the coconutty.
Yeah.
And I love the skin bite. The skin is very like resinous, right? The sticky resinous.
Yes. Like a spicy Indian.
It's got a good flavor on the skin. Some mangoes are just really, like really bitter, and that one's got a really good flavor when you.
See, that's what I was talking about, Glen. Like our glens were very long compared to some people's glen. They were like kind of roundish. You have the ones in the tree also. They're kind of like they start to taper here. So
So you think
I'm
there's
not
maybe
some
a couple different
variation.
varieties of variations? Yeah, because the one I got from this local nursery, it was a big one like that.
Yeah.
And all the ones so far off this tree have been kind of small. But I'm thinking maybe because it's just a small tree, it's a young tree maybe.
And even though we didn't water it, ours has kind of like mildly washed out taste. So I want to really try yours because you don't irrigate, and I want to see if it does make a
Well, let's
difference.
try it.
Daddy, why are there so much flies like catching up?
Because there's
like
flies
the
like the mango. They're just like us in a way. Let's see.
Daddy,
Go ahead.
wait, is this Glen?
That's Glenn. Go ahead, help yourself.
Like Glen, if you like Rosy Gold, the consistency is pretty similar. Do you like Glen compared to Rosy Gold? Do you find similar or?
It tastes like Rosy Gold. That's the only difference is kind of the texture
Okay.
and the sweetness of it.
Yeah, the Rosy
It's
Gold
less
was
sweet.
Yeah, less sweet. Yeah, the Rosy Gold was definitely sweeter. This has more of that the aroma, right?
Has
It's hard to
more-
explain. It has a really good like aroma, flavor.
Yeah.
It has a good taste.
Not as acidic. That's the word, right?
Right.
I
And the
really
texture,
like
how is it different from Rosy Gold?
the Rosy Gold texture is kind of like jelly-ish, but
I think the Rosy Gold
It's
was
more chunky.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
more
Compact.
watery, right?
And more like juicy and stuff.
Juicy.
But I like it. I really like Glen and Rosy. Is that another Glen?
Yeah, from ours. This looks big, but I think I like yours.
The other Glens I've tasted, they're kind of like mild, right? Like a mild
Mild.
mango, but they do have that really good that aroma. They're not like too sweet, but they got a good flavor and aroma to them. So this is pretty big. So I'll split this one with you, okay?
With me?
Mm-hmm. So you can try his Glen. So this is the same mango, but
Blend.
there you go. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yours is sweeter.
Maybe a tad, but yours has more like subacid, right?
A little bit, yeah.
A little more subacid to it.
This one
I like yours.
is.
I like this one too. This one has a better taste, closer to the skin though.
This one
This is the Glen or the Super Glen? Regular Glen.
No, this is the Glen.
This is regular Glen. Okay.
Super Glen is just
With the seeded.
very concentrated. It has other flavors as well.
it kind of tastes
More juicy.
sour, but not really. Like not sour, but like kind of like
It has more a
nice.
little more acidic, right? Like if you're eating
And
like tiny bit of
And
lemon
the
with it. or
smell
something.
is different from ours.
No, it's good flavor too. It's it has a little more zing, right? I mean, it's not, like mine. I think was a little more mellow, maybe, right? Maybe a little sweeter, mellow, but this has a zing to it, right?
It fell off the tree. it actually fell off. I was thinking that
I don't
apples
like
would get it, but
Dripping over myself.
It has like not mellow, but a very like nice
is the mango
texture.
so we did pretty much all of them, right? Anyone like?
Oh yeah, what about you want to try the Cogshall? I don't think we tried Cogshall yet.
No, we
No.
haven't tried. Wait, is that one Cogshall?
That's a Cogshall. Yeah.
I-
From our tree or his tree?
My tree.
No, I had a Cogshall
Thank you.
maybe a week ago or 10 days ago. From Tropical Acres. It was half the size. This is small, so concentrated that I never had Cogshall that tasty before. I ate the skin as well. Everything. I didn't want to.
You
try
remember
it.
you were saying most people are like Cogshall.
Yeah,
I watched some videos on YouTube, and there's one guy who says named like I never had a good Cogshall, and I think this one he actually did like. I think the tree, as it gets older, it's better. But yeah, I've always liked this one. It's super productive. This Cogshall tree just gave so many mangoes this year. It's crazy. Thank you.
For some reason, it smells like a candle, like a sweet candle.
It's very sweet.
I had them a little better than this one.
It's very cold.
Let's go over.
It's sweet, but it has lost the classic mango flavor to the orange.
Okay,
It's sweet for sure. Very sweet.
and tastes a little bit mellow.
Okay. So for the heck of it,
Okay.
this is one that wasn't refrigerated.
But today it was picked today.
I think this one might have been picked yesterday, so there's a little difference.
It does have that, but I don't think it was. I did not have any funky taste where it was over. The color was. I think I liked it. It's a sweeter.
You want to cut it in half? You want the whole thing?
Try this.
You want to try the other one?
Wait, which type is the same, but it's different?
It's the same. It's a Cogshall, but the first one was in the fridge.
For some reason, this one is a little bit more sweeter than the other one.
Doesn't get that sweetness.
No, this one's not this sweet.
That
You
one
know,
was
you know what's funny is I noticed that I think the bigger they get, the less sweet sometimes. The ones that are more like smaller or medium, they're more sweet.
Yeah, I think the problem why people say they don't like a certain variety is that if a variety goes out of a certain window period, then it can taste completely different. Like this one is completely different compared to the one that we tasted before.
Is it? Yeah.
So they would say, "Oh, this variety doesn't taste good," but it's not the case. That's what I'm learning because when to pick so that the peak flavor comes out.
It's important, yeah.
Yeah, that's very important. Okay, that was a very good tasting. See, sometimes you don't have to rate the mangoes. It's not always about rating and comparing. Sometimes it's about getting together, having fun with friends, and tasting together something that you love. So it's mangoes are connecting us, and we didn't know each other before, but it seems like we are one family right now, eating together mangoes under a roof. So something that like a fruit can connect people together. It's unimaginable, but it's happening, and that's what I was telling everyone about. That Florida people are very individualistic. They are spread out. It's hard to bring them together. Everyone has something more important to do. Nobody wants to come together, but I want everyone to come together. It doesn't have to be anything. Alcohol or weed or anything, something healthy. Something healthy can bring people together, something that you love. And I know it's not a popular fruit yet, but the way people are knowing about it, more and more people are crazy about mangoes, and I think soon it's going to be the next thing in Florida. So I'm happy that I came, and thank you, Bruce, for inviting.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Hopefully we can invite you.
Oh,
Our mangoes. I know you don't have peach cobbler. Right?
That's another one I want to try. I've never tried it.
Our tree is loaded with peach cobblers
Oh, wow.
and coconut cream, and Monica you have, and Super Zuli. So those three trees you don't have, and ours they are loaded. Hopefully they will start ripening soon. They're still hanging. I check every day. So we can invite you, and we can invite Victoria to come and try those varieties.
Yeah, she loves
Thank
taste
you very
testing.
much.
I got a small one too now.
Oh, the Cogshall.
I'm not satisfied with the other two yet. They got a smaller one.
But I know now what the best Cogshall tastes like. So I'm like it may not taste the same all the time, but I know that it's a good tasting variety if you catch it at the right time.
That's true, yeah. It was really nice having you and meeting you guys. And you could come back, whenever you want the taste test. And Victoria loves tasting mangoes, and we like trying new varieties, so. So see you later.
Bye. Make sure to subscribe and like the video for you could see more mango videos with us.
Thanks.
See you.
Bye.